There are billions of annoying things when it comes to video games, but more often than not, I find myself getting irritated at the people that play them far more often. And a big thing I'm seeing right now is people complaining that one game copied another game, and I just find that to be hilarious. The reason I find this complaint so funny is that every game literally forever has followed the trend set by another game or another franchise. It'll never stop happening. I was just watching a Scott the Woz video where he was talking about video game controllers throughout history, and in that video you can really see how much different game companies copy each other. Derivative crappy designs that are just trying to capitalize on the design from their competitor. A big one I'm hearing right now, and yes, I'm jumping to this game's defense because whatever, fuck my credibility, right? People are saying that Black Ops 4 is copying the current Battle Royale trend and it's just hopping on that bandwagon and that's a bad thing for some reason. I've said that before, but in the context of it being a problem because I always worry about Call of Duty, trend chasing instead of trend setting. But some people are mad about the core idea of a Battle Royale game being made by Call of Duty developers and Activision. The reason this is funny to me is that do you think, for 1 second, that Fortnite wasn't trying to ride the coattails of PUBG? Or that PUBG wasn't trying to ride the coattails from H1Z1? Or H1Z1 wasn't loosely based in some way off of DayZ? And not to mention Battlefield and Dying Light also having Battle Royale modes coming? I'm not even a fan of Battle Royale, but getting mad at Call of Duty for hopping on this bandwagon is ridiculous when everyone else has been doing it for a long time. And it's not even its own game, it's a game mode. If Call of Duty thought it could release a $20 standalone Battle Royale mode and nothing else this year, I would have a major problem, but it's just a game mode that goes with the little story missions, the zombies, and the multiplayer. Oversaturating the Battle Royale market isn't a good thing. I will fully admit that I would wish for something different for gaming right now. But if you play Fortnite or PUBG and are gonna get mad at Call of Duty for hopping on the bandwagon of Battle Royale, do you not remember that Fortnite was supposed to be a horde defense game? That was the original concept. After the explosive success of PUBG, why do you think Fortnite is no longer even considered to be a horde game? Remember when Call of Duty really popularized loadout customization with Create a Class? And then you watch Battlefield adopt a loadout customization system very similar to Call of Duty, even in Battlefield 4 and 3 having what are essentially perks. And then Halo 4 comes in and just says, hey, we have loadout customization and you can literally select perks like dexterity, which allows you to aim faster. Or was it draw your gun faster? I don't fucking remember. And then Halo 4 is like, hey, we also have ordnance and it's totally not a kill streak, so don't call it a kill streak. And then Halo 5 came out and said, no, we're gonna do the fair start thing, it's gonna feel more like Halo, but also we've basically implemented the advanced warfare movement system. Enjoy! Really, Halo 5 resembles the movement system of Advanced Warfare pretty eerily close. I think Drifter made a video on that a while back. But I'm not picking on these games for doing that, it's just something that happens. Call of Duty gets copied all the time. The Battle Royale game mode did not originate with Fortnite or PUBG. If something is bringing in players by the millions, you can bet your ass that your favorite developers and publishers are going to try to capitalize on that thing. I mean, look at it, Call of Duty set the standard for these RPG-like elements in our competitive multiplayer shooters. Leveling up your gun to unlock camos and attachments, challenges and assignments that give you bonus XP, and all the other little RPG elements like using a red dot sight to unlock more reticles for the red dot sight. These sort of progression things that were, again, based off of RPG games that other games worked to copy, and copied pretty well. Because those companies found out that progression systems that are rewarding and customization that affects the gameplay hooks players in the same way that other companies right now are finding out that high-stakes Battle Royale game mode hooks players as well. I'm not going to say Assassin's Creed Origins copied Final Fantasy 15 or Witcher 3 because it became more RPG-like. And if I did, it wouldn't be to tear down any of those games, because at the end of the day, what matters is the implementation. Some people are mad that Call of Duty picks up on trends later. For some reason, people think they copied Titanfall when no, the Call of Duty that came out after Titanfall was Advanced Warfare, which was nothing like Titanfall, and the only way that Black Ops 3 was like Titanfall was wall running. So yeah, Was Call of Duty not supposed to make futuristic shooters because Titanfall is a futuristic shooter? I guess Titanfall copied Halo then, and Halo copied Doom, and fuck you. Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform kind of feels like a cheap Mario Kart, and also so does Cars 2 the video game, a surprising sleeper hit that I think you should try out if you haven't. Destiny's kinda like Borderlands, and Tomb Raider is now kinda like Uncharted. Sometimes crying copycat is more to make fun of the industry and not individual games, and I understand that and I can totally relate. To be honest, I'm tired of the Battle Royale craze. Even though I really enjoyed the Blackout beta, and a lot of people enjoyed the Blackout beta, I wouldn't be mad if I never heard about Battle Royale games again and stopped seeing people's wins on Twitter as if I fucking should care. If you grind a Battle Royale game for 6 hours, you're bound to get a couple wins. Either way, I hope my point has been made here. I'm not trying to really defend Call of Duty. I'm just kind of defending any game ever that has been accused of copying another game. I'm not saying that doesn't make for a good conversation or comparison. I'm saying that to knock a game by saying it's doing something that other games have done recently is like, okay, well then throw the entire fucking industry out. I mean, honestly, when EA and DICE tried to make their own more original games that weren't as derivative, they did pretty poorly in terms of keeping their player base. Looking at you, Battlefront 2 and Battlefield 1, I just can't go a video without making fun of you guys. Anyway, see you when I see you guys. Love you all. Thank you for all the subscribings and the likings and the sharings. And thank you guys for just doing anything that you do towards this channel. Even if it's calling me a faggot, I appreciate the interaction and the view on my video. So yeah, see you when I see you guys. Goodbye.